Good afternoon. Welcome to another edition of CityCast for news stories around Bangalore. My name is Arun Aditya.
And I am Sanchita Mitra, and here are the top headlines. JEE aspirants concerned about the delay in mains examinations.
Work from home leads to insomnia.
Ear infections are on the rise in Bangalore.
JEE aspirants find themselves in a fix. They don't know when the examinations for top engineering colleges will be held. Our reporter Amna Karimi brings us the story.
The Education Ministry announces postponement of joint entrance exam mains for the April session. The centre decided to delay the entrance for IIT and NIT College. However, the students seem doubtful about their future and demand an answer.
Last year, I was more concerned about my health and safety, so the postponement of exam didn't bother me that much. But since there's another delay in the exam, I'm uncertain about my future. I'm tired of dropping a year and preparing for the entrances.
Students awaiting to get into engineering colleges through this entrance exam are worried as they might have to drop another year if the entrances are delayed. Although the seats for IIT colleges are only 7,000, the students find this as an opportunity to get into NIRF authorized high-ranked engineering colleges.
There are only 3 attempts for JEE Mains, and the exam is not only about getting an IIT or NIT, but also several engineering colleges that are top ranked. With another delay in examination, students have to suffer a lot. The government should reconsider the attempt and age criteria for the aspirants, as with every passing year, the chances of getting into the colleges is getting really difficult.
Around 6,19,000 candidates registered for JEE Mains entrance test that was going to be held in April, and a total of 22 lakh candidates registered this year in 4 sessions.
The students great uncertainty of their future. The thing is that the issue is of the security of the human being is most important. Na? So I think that this is a good decision for the government.
Although the government seems uncertain about the next date of the JEE Mains, they urge the students to keep an eye on the NTA website. This is Amna Karimi reporting for the CityCast.
Many people who are working from home experience an unusual sleep cycle. Our reporter Kanishka Kohli tells us more.
Doctors say the lockdown impacted the ability to sleep due to change in lifestyle. A recent study conducted by AIIMS revealed that 10% of people show symptoms of insomnia. People say the pandemic negatively affected their sleeping patterns.
Doctor told me I had insomnia because I was sleeping really less at first, and I thought it was due to the change in my schedule and the work from home. But for months I was sleepless, and I used to be very less active and was not able to eat properly.
A study by International Journal of Contemporary Medical Research shows 33% of Indian adults have insomnia. A study by Wakefit, a sleep solution company, stated nearly 67% of Indians are sleep deprived after work from home. Psychiatrists say the prolonged sleep deprivation eventually leads to insomnia and depression.
What is happening now is called post-traumatic stress disorder. Basically, anyone who gets distress gets stress, so obviously they get sleep disturbance.
One of the recommendations made for national sleep policy is to design a work schedule to allow more time to sleep. Experts say little change in lifestyle will help to get a better sleep.
So set up a time for yourself to go off to bed and to wake up in the morning. Right? Try and reduce your screen time. And one should try and reserve his or her bed for sleep only.
Experts also recommend little physical activity will also help to reduce the symptom of sleep distress. This is Kanishka Kohli for CityCast.
People working on digital platforms find they are more prone to ear infections. Our reporter Sanchita Mitra tells us more about the use of earphones.
Bangalore sees a rise in ear infections due to overuse of earphones during the lockdown in 2020. ENT specialists say that almost 70% of their patients are now coming for ear infections caused due to prolonged usage of earphones. A student who has been using earphones for attending online classes says she had severe ear pains after a month of using earphones excessively.
I have 6 to 7 hours of online class a day, and I continuously use my earphones, and that's why I developed an ache in my left ear.
One of the most common ear infections is otitis externa. It causes inflammation or boil in the ear, which makes the ear canal vulnerable. Specialists say that if they do not limit their usage, then they might permanently damage their ears.
Now, normally, mainly the people are coming with a severe ear pain in their day-to-day activities, and also it is disturbing their sleep also because of severe ear pain. And the cause of ear pain is because there may be a bacterial infection or a fungal infection.
Using excessive earphones blocks the ear for longer durations, which makes the passage of air difficult. This traps the bacteria and virus inside the ear canal, causing infections. Experts say that people should sanitize their earphones more often.
One is to limit the use of the earbuds. It's also good that they can, if possible, buy 2 sets of earbuds. While one is in use, the other can be cleaned with sanitizer and dried.
Experts say if people are not careful, then they can have sensory neural damage. Hence, people need to limit the usage of earphones to prevent severe damages to the ear. This is Sanchita Mitra for CityCast. The woes of patients with thyroid problems increased during the lockdown. Our reporter Sejal Seth will tell us more on the same.
The incrementing body mass index in women has also led to an increase in the fluctuating thyroid levels by 20% as compared to the previous years, says Dr. Mahesh TM. The National Family Health Survey of 2019 and 2020 has shown a decrease in the number of women whose body mass index is below normal.
Since the lockdown, BMI has increased in women. And as a result, there has been a drastic increase in the fluctuations of thyroid levels.
Due to the lockdown, women have reduced their physical activities, which have led to an increase in their body weight and thus an increase in the body mass index as well. Every 1 in 5 women have gained weight pertaining to the lockdown. There was an increase in my levels of thyroid during the lockdown because of decreasing physical activities. I had a weight gain by 15 kg and sleeplessness. Iodine consumption is a major factor in thyroid disorders. It occurs from both the deficiency and excess of iodine. Maintaining weight and having a healthy balanced diet can reduce the fluctuations in the thyroid disorders. Women in general should seek professional help instead of following a diet, says Dr. Aisha Rahman, as dieting is not only responsible for a decrease in the multi-nutrients but also affects the immune system. This is Sejal Seth signing off for CityCast.
Stay tuned. We will continue with more after a short break.
Welcome back. The number of pending cases in Karnataka High Court goes up. Our reporter Puran Chaudhary tells us more.
National Judiciary Data Grid shows that Karnataka High Court has more than 17 lakh pending cases. Around 35% of these cases were filed in the last 3 years. Advocates believe that the procedures in the system are ancient and need immediate revamping.
To increase the sufficient number of judges, then it will definitely going to help the Indian judiciary system. Another is that we have to make changes in the procedural law.
The state has 90,000 criminal cases pending. The delay in hearing, missing evidence, no argument from counsel are one of the major reasons. 60% of the cases get piled up because the police department fails to present witness.
And here the police, the involvement of police or the role of police is very much important. They are, you can say, at many cases, they don't act in a fair manner. That is one of a major reason for delaying, or you can say denial of justice.
Another reason for the backlog of cases is the number of vacation days. Courts get maximum number of vacations in any sector. The Supreme Court has only 176 to 190 working days in a year, High Court 210 days and trial courts 245 days a year. Rest are summer vacations, winter vacations and public holidays.
Future is in I wouldn't say completely online, but hybrid. That is the future we're looking at, but it needs a lot of work.
Most of the problems arise at civil courts. They are highly overworked. There is a crucial need for changes in the judiciary system, which is losing its essence day by day. As advocates themselves believe that immediate solution would be to appoint more judges. This is reporter Puran Chaudhary for CityCast.
Drivers find it difficult to check air in their tires on highways outside Bangalore. Our reporter Ratika Rana brings us the story.
Most drivers prefer tire pressures checked when they stop at petrol stations for fuel. However, petrol pumps on the outskirts of Bengaluru are either understaffed to provide such a facility or do not have the facility available altogether.
हवा डालने के लिए बहुत दिक्कत होता है। आजकल पेट्रोल पंप में हवा का फैसिलिटी नहीं है और पंक्चर दुकान ढूंढ के जाना पड़ेगा, इसलिए आजकल बहुत तकलीफ हो रही है, इसलिए अर्जेंट काम है।
Indian Oil petrol pump manager said that the air pressure unit is dysfunctional and nobody has turned up for repair yet. He further added that since lockdown was imposed last year, the business at petrol pumps has considerably gone down. Therefore, they are finding it hard to manage staff. A dealer of HPCL mentioned that members of association periodically come for checks at petrol pumps. If they find that guidelines are not being adhered regarding the pressure units, they impose a penalty of 10,000 rupees. On repeated instances, the licenses of petrol pumps can also be cancelled.
Petrol pumps generally managed and maintained by the state.
Right.
See, it is only an additional facility given by the petrol pump. The reason because many of the vehicles coming to the petrol pump, they may not have a sufficient air.
The Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas requires the petrol pumps to provide some free facilities like washrooms, clean drinking water and free air pressure facility. While the stations in the city are offering all the services, commuters travelling outskirts bear the danger of uneven tire pressure on highways. I'm reporter Ratika Rana signing off for CityCast.
Thank you for watching.
Make sure to check our online publication citycast.in for other such stories. Thank you. अच्छा पूरा चेक